Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 25 of Train Sim World Shorts. And this is a custom journey. It's entitled OZ20 Route Refresher. As you're probably aware, we are actually in a pair of 20s. (2122) and 2118. Don't worry, that is not going anywhere. It's being held for us. So we'll test the horns. That's a dodgy one. Of course, in theory, these would have the... If it's one day, these would have the headlights on, but obviously... Bit of thingy justice here, it doesn't, so yeah. Right, let's get the old key in. I don't want to hold that train up too much. Get the AWS sorted. So today we're looking at the route, or as a route refresher, down to Seaford. Now the premise is that because of the HS2 starting construction, stone is needed. So there's a lot of it needed. So certain quarries or terminals are being utilised for the stone. Take the brakes off. Put the old... Nope, it's tail lights. We want tail lights. All in one. Don't need a cab heater on because it's a lovely summer's day. We'll keep the door open. No sir, you can't have a cab. Sorry, I'm about to leave. Right, let's go. Brakes are off. Put her in forward. Give her a toot. Then we'll go. So yeah, the premise is basically that because of HS2 construction, there's a lot of stone work. So we're doing a route refresher. The Hentis Rail Locomotive leasing company has acquired a pair of 20s, and we're doing a route refresher down to Seaford. So there's going to be 3 parts to this. This is part 1, because we're also going to be going to Eastbourne and then down into the loading dock with a load of well, we can't do JNAs, so that will have to be a 60, a 66. But anyway, we're on our way. Next stop is Seaford, 11 miles away. So this is my actual first full scenario. And we've also got a red light at the back as well, flashing, so that's good. More the merrier, is what I say. So in no hurry. think I got the head. I was trying to get it done before you go into the tunnel. Problem is what happens is that we're going to be limited to 50 miles an hour on this. Yeah, we did. Sorry, had to do it. Yeah, we're going to be limited to 50 mile an hour. Although we got a max of 60. And the timetable that the other services run, I think there's about 8 of them. Apart from the freight, yes, there is freight on here as well. The timetable kind of run to a proper current timetable for the East Coast route. The only thing we don't have is the 313, which we're getting at some point. So you will be seeing my virtual railroad company is Hentis Rail Locomotive Leasing Company, HRLLC. And that will be using locos in all areas of the routes and that sort of thing. It kind of gives me then that I can actually paint or do a certain livery for each loco for a scenario sort of thing. We can give it the beans. Now the main problem I'm going to get is going through Lewis, because I can never ever stick to the 10 mile an hour limit, even with the 377s. But we'll see how we get on. So approaching Falmer, sorry, with the Brighton Hove Albion Stadium on the left hand side, right hand side even. Currently, this stop, the Class 20s, sorry, came from the recent edition of Tees Valley, should I say Tees Valley, being made available as preserved stock DLC from Train Sim World 2020 to Train Sim World 2. So because it's preserved stock, at the moment there are no current plans to incorporate it into the livery designer. So obviously there's a little bit poetic license, or something license, whatever it is, poetic license I think it is, where you could actually like just use the locos as they are, so you can't repaint them. So yeah, hopefully at some point they will produce like where a new route would require like the Class 66, and that could then they'd provide you with a loco of the Class 66 with an updated 66 where you can use it for the livery designer. And this is version 1 of the journey planner. It's not a scenario creator, it's a journey planner. And it's very limited in what you can do. So work needs to be done. You can throttle off, put it down a bit, get down below 55. That's telling us there's a speed reduction to 10 mile an hour on both lines, on both diverging lines. So we got to slow down. That horn is pretty loud because you only hear it through one side, which is on there. We better brake for this 10 mile an hour limit, haven't we? Nothing much more I'd love to do. Then shove it in top notch and just go for it. Oh, I can hear a ying. There's another stone train by the looks of it, an empty one coming in. And strangely enough, there's no one driving it. Whoa. So unfortunately, the 20s cannot use the J&A wagons, which is a bit annoying. That's kind of limited everything a bit, but oh well. Apparently, rumour has it that it could be 31s down here. Or 37s in the near future. Oops. That wasn't a horn. Don't remember pressing that one. Telling me there's a limit of 40, I think it is. Restriction. Or is it 70? I don't know. Let's go. Let's pump her up a bit. I just gotta love the noise of the 20s. The loaded stone trade going out, one coming in. They're going to be pretty busy. I mean, the East Coast route is a very nice route. It's a bit short, but there's not a lot of freight that you can run down it. I'm a little bit overzealous on the horn. I don't know why they got two whistle sides. So you keep hearing my phone going off in the background. I do apologise. You just imagine that it's the phone on the train, on the loco somewhere. So we're approaching Newhaven Stone Terminal, where we will be operating out of. I'm just wondering whether you can actually get the 37 to load up with coal. And if you look carefully, the 66 is behind us somewhere. I don't know where, but it is behind us. It's definitely be interesting to see if you can get the 37 down here with the HEA hoppers and load it up with coal. Be interesting. Oh, I think we're going to be approaching a red for the Seaford branch. Time they cut that bush back, can't see the red light. So if we go down to a crawl, we might, just might, be able to not only stop in time, but not need to stop really, but I don't think that's going to be the case. keep forgetting about that. So by the looks of it, we're waiting for a unit to come up from Seaford. Can't go any further. Choppers to the docks. Does the station need two thingies? Excuse me. See it come round that corner in a second. It's a shame that you can't share the scenarios. There it goes, just coming round now. So we'll get the red in a minute, green even. Even the ferry's joining in. Actually, I think that weight kind of adds to the atmosphere as well. Well, it's single line, so you're going to have to wait no matter what. And when I actually created this, I didn't think it was going to work as well as it did, which, yeah, it's quite good. I'm not sure if this station is a proper station or it's a abandoned station sort of thing. I think it's abandoned, isn't it? I don't know why it's stopped there. 15-mile-an-hour limit coming up. Oh, heads in. Boat out in the channel harbour. Well, it's channel, isn't it? Here we go, at the journey's end. I get so used to seeing the passenger information stuff turning up now, or working. Oh no, come on. Oh well, that'll do. So there you go. So part 2 will be, we're running from Seaford, but I don't know whether it will just be up to Lewes and then or back to Brighton. It'll probably be up to Lewes, and then we'll go from, if we can, Lewes to Eastbourne. But it depending, because it's so limited at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see. But yes, that's part 1, and that was part 1 of OZ20, and which is a custom created journey for Train Sim World 2, which was at episode 25 of Train Sim World Shorts. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the bell icon as well, where you'll be notified of when I go live, when I upload new content, or when I create a community post. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and yeah, leave a comment if you like it, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.